Hello everyone. Today we are here with Mr. Sanjeep Datta from Total Solutions. Hi Sandeep, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Great.
How's the show going on?
Yes, that's good.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
So, coming to my first question, what motivated you to pursue a career in aviation industry?
Oh, that's a very interesting question. So, from my background is from a very small city called Darjeeling in India.
You're right.
People, most of the people don't know about where it is, but it's a beautiful hill station in the northern part of West Bengal.
Right.
And it's a border with Sikkim, and it's a border with Bangladesh, all the neighboring country, Bhutan,
Right.
and all. So when I was studying there almost 30 years back, so when I completed my graduation, I didn't know what to do because at that period of time there was no mobile phones, no internet, nothing. So my father, I miss him a lot because he's no more. But he was a guy who used to study a lot about about tourism, about aviation, about market, and he was with Indian Oil at that time. So he guided me that why don't you choose a path which is going to boom in India? That is tourism. Right. Then I sat for an exam for it's called IITTM, Indian Institute of Tourism and Travel Management, which is very big right now. And in my time, nobody used to know about what IITTM is. So I sat on my exam, I passed, I gave the interview, done. So away from home, first time, from Darjeeling to I was in Kolkata. And from there, I came to Gwalior, okay, to study my MBA in tourism management. When I was doing tourism management, I was getting in touch with Air India at that time. There were Air India lecturers who were coming to give lectures. And when I came there, I got to know about aviation more, air cargo more. I'm talking about 1997, 1998. Then I did my DGR, everything with Air India, and I passed out from IITTM, then moved to a big city in Delhi. I started my career in Delhi and moved to started with aviation in 98, 99. That's how the journey begins.
Right.
Yeah.
So you mentioned like 30 years. Oh,
Yeah, when I was studying, but it's been already 25 years. I completed 25 years in the industry.
okay. So like your job profile must keeps you busy traveling from one place to another.
Yeah.
So how do you strike a balance between work-life balance?
Yeah. So another thing, my wife
Is also important.
is very, very important.
Right.
And in India, you know that, like we are very family oriented guys. So yeah, basically I got married to a beautiful lady who used to be in the same industry. She used to work for Emirates in Calcutta. So when I got married to her, she already knew that how aviation works.
Right.
So she knew that this guy, not today, maybe tomorrow, but after decade, is going to be very, very busy. But what I make sure is I have a son, all right? He's a growing son because he's 13 years old. So my wife from her childhood, she has seen aviation, not like me, because her father was in Air India. He was a deputy general manager of Air India, and he is 90 years old now. So you can, like he started his career with Air India when he was 19.
19.
All right. So it's been so many decades. It was not Air India when he joined. So my wife knew from her childhood because her father was in aviation. So knew how the life is going to be. She supported me in every single way. I am fortunate. She is the partner of my company now. Like if you see our photographs printed on the back of our booth, in the middle is my wife.
Oh, okay.
Right. So one side is me and side is Vikas is middle of my wife. So yeah. So work-life balance, yes. Whenever I get time, we Bengalis or Indians are very family oriented, that. So we make sure that at least if I at home, we are having dinner together, we're going out, we are spending quality time, we go for holidays. That's how we maintain, we balance our life.
So like what's the best way to unwind? Do you have any hobbies, activities you
Of
like?
course, yes. I love to play table tennis.
Ah,
So and then my son is also playing cricket and table tennis. So fortunately, where we live in our clubhouse, we have a table tennis boardroom. Whenever I get stressed, I go and play table tennis. And then other thing is I'm a movie buff. I watch a lot of movies, be it Bollywood, Hollywood, or watch even Korean movies. So even on a flight also, I download and see movies. That's a straight buster for me because whenever I get time, I just and then also reading.
So, like, traveling kept you, moving from one place to another to the different parts of the country.
Yeah.
Like, what's your favorite travel destination, and like, what's your favorite cuisine?
Okay. Being a Bengali, I can eat everything, right? When I first went to China, I didn't know that. I never thought that I'm going to have a chicken paw. Right. But if you ask me, my favorite food is homemade rice and dal. But if I go outside, I always try to have the local cuisine wherever I go. I love food in Georgia. It's fabulous. Turkey is very, very good. And the Middle Eastern food is very nice. I love Thai. Amazing food.
Years of experience, 2 decades of years of experience. Is there any role model or that who inspired you to join the industry?
At that time, there was no, because I
Because a newcomer who yeah.
I look up to. There are so many people that I look up to in the industry who grew from nowhere. One is Mr. Hamdi. I know him
Right.
from a long time. When he was at FedEx. Ram Menon.
Right from
He
right.
is an inspiration for any Indian. From the beginning of his journey, when he left, right, I was one of the fortunate guy that when he gave his last speech in Los Angeles during IATA WCS. I was one of the fortunate guy to be there. And then Glenn used to be IATA head at that time. We all cried. Like he did, for the aviation tremendously. The kind of strategies he's put into place, when you read those 2 decades before, nobody thought what is, cargo on board.
Right.
We did it in even during COVID. He did it 2 decades before. There is no inspiration compared to Ram.
So, any message to the younger generation who wish to join the air cargo domain?
It's a beautiful industry. It's still a small industry. It's a people industry. So the youngsters, I want them to motivate to join in this industry, because not only the growth, also the relationship that we build together within the industry.
Right.
So it's like a small or a big family worldwide. You go to events, you hug each other, you know each other, and then you talk to each other, you become a family.
Right.
And then, yes, there is huge opportunity. If we look at India, I've seen India growing last 20 years. I know the vision, what India is going to be in the next 10 years, or even the world. And also, we believe in, like more and more women should come to the industry. They are doing fabulous. The women in our industry, and they are shared very, 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 very well. So, like nowadays, in our time, there were not much of institute or not much of knowledge about what is air cargo or sea freight or aviation. Today, there are a lot of institutes which are promoting aviation. Today, the airports are giving, like everything, trainings and all. So, yeah, the awareness now is much more, and then we are fortunate, I am fortunate to go back to my institute and give lectures and motivate the young generations, because they call us to do that, because they have a steady wing of aviation right now. So that's how, this is a beautiful industry. So the youngsters are really doing well. Like in my team also, there are a lot of youngsters passing out, joining us. And then one of the girl, she's only 23 years old. She's handling our complete marketing. She's also from IITM, the same background.
Okay.
So it's beautiful. It's a good industry. The young generation should be encouraged to be participant.
Right.
We need more manpower now.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that is all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for speaking.
Thank you so very much. Thank you for that.
Thank you.